Right, I've got some mail, so I'm going to do a mailbag because I've got a bit of a pile of it here. I noticed my shorter mailbag videos have been tending to get thumbs down, so I don't know what you know, if people complain about long videos and then I get thumbs down for having short videos, it's like, oh, I can't win. So I'm just going to do piles because I think piles of mail are far more exciting than 2 or 3 items, you know, so that's what I'm planning on doing. So here we go. A bunch of please buy from us again rubbish. Alright, so just a couple of 4-pin plugs, well, sockets. 4-pin chassis sockets. These are the spares for CB radios because sometimes they fail when they get broken and stuff like that, and I didn't have any spares, so I thought I'd get some more. So here we go. Next one. Right, pair of tweezers. Not particularly exciting, but I've been using these ones for ages. I've had these tweezers here for about probably 25 years, maybe 30 years. I've had these tweezers, right? And you know, they're good tweezers. They're nice stiff ones. They don't bend. You know, well, also they flex, but they don't bend like these cheap Chinese ones you get normally. You know, just use them once and they bend backwards. So I thought I'll get some more tweezers because I need some finer ones. I've actually ordered a few different ones, so we'll see how we go with what these are like. Give it that. It's a nice fine point. I got these basically for doing like SMD kind of work. You can see how fine those are. So they feel alright. They feel like they're fairly thick. It doesn't want to bend, so. Rhino, Switzerland standard, from China. But yeah, they feel nice, and it's actually it's thinner back here, so it's actually a shaped tweezer. So it's thinner back here, so you can flex them easily, and here it's all thick, so it's stronger. I have to say I quite like that. We'll see how those go, but that looks quite promising. Next thing. Look, it's a bag inside a bag. Not sure why I did that, but okay. Alright, okay. So the other day I bought a whole bunch of these like cleaning swab things for doing PCB work, and I've got some different ones, and here's some more. Actually I might just keep that, put them back into it. So we've got these like paddle type, and then it's like cotton bud type things, but they're actually cotton, they're like lint free fabric. So I've got these ones single ended, I've got these slightly finer ones too. So yeah, I mean, you need this kind of thing for doing PCB work. I've been meaning to get some for a long time, and I only recently got these swabs, you know. These are like makeup removal swabs, it turns out. But you know, I've been using tissue because I'm a cheapskate, but I can't do that anymore. It's just I'm sick of trying to pull the bits of lint off, and yeah, so we'll not be doing that anymore. What's next? More tweezers. Alright, so I went through a little phase of, oh, I need to get some more tweezers, so yeah. As I always do, I kind of went a bit overboard on buying tweezers. So I'll see what these ones are like. I mean, you never quite know what you're going to get, so I tend to buy more than I think I'm going to need. So look, yeah, they feel pretty stiff. These are also shaped, they're thinner at the back than the front, so they feel alright. That's like a wider tip on that one. This one, like same deal, shaped at the back, nice fine point. And that's just been ground, just like that. Yeah, anyway, sideways flexion, it's not too bad. There's a little bit of sideways flexion, but it's not bad. They feel okay. It's quite small in the hand though compared to the other ones. Another really fine point, slightly longer, so these actually feel a bit better. They're about the right length. The other ones feel a bit short. It's nice angled ones. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, these aren't bad. I mean, these are reasonable quality. I mean, that's okay. You know, I think they're fine. I've certainly heard a lot worse than this. When they call them ESDs, like, oh, come on, you're picking up something with a piece of metal. It's got nothing to do with it. You know, it's how well earthed you are. Anyway, yeah. So cool. That's all fine. Next one. Okay. 3 ICs. Question is, what are they? I've been buying all sorts of stuff recently, so I've got no bloody idea. Let's see if I can get the lighting on this. These are Max 6958. Yeah, I don't know what they are. I think they might be display drivers. I think these are actually quite expensive, actually. Yeah. These are fairly expensive. I think they're like $6 each or something stupid like that. But yeah, I believe these were display drivers. So yeah, don't want to lose those. Back over there. It's for my Cobra project, you know, my MC145-170 project, which I keep on going on about with video after video after video, because it seems to be a never-ending project right now. Anyway, as you can probably hear, my throat's getting better. Bit of croaky for the past few days. Well, since what, Thursday, Friday last week. Anyway. Appears to be no end. Yes, I'm cutting towards myself. Who cares? I'm not going to stab myself with a knife. You only do it if you're putting a lot of stress on something. And there goes my phone. I'll be back shortly. Okay, phone call finished. Right, back to where it was. Also, no, I'll get to that in a minute. 2 mice. Windows 10 compatible. Well, I should hope so. It's just a mouse. I mean, it should be compatible with just about everything. Also, especially at Windows 10, you have to have a special mouse to use it. Actually, to be honest, that wouldn't surprise me with Microsoft. But I hate PCs. I really hate. Anyway, cheapo, just basic mice, optical, of course. But yeah, I was trying to do that code the other day for this project I'm working on, and I've got a Apple Magic Mouse, and it's got touch sensor on the top basically, so you can scroll and anywhere on the mouse it's touch sensitive. Problem is, when I'm trying to move around in Arduino in the IDE, as soon as you touch the mouse, if you do any kind of brushing motion, it scrolls in the IDE and it jumps all over the place. It's driving me nuts. So I actually nicked a different mouse from someone, and so I thought, well, I better get some spare mice. So I've got a couple now, you know, just little cheapo ones, optical with scroll wheel, you know, nothing particularly special. Yeah, the button clicks in the centre as well. It's a 3 button that clicks as well. So yeah, just both the same. Windows 10 compatible. You fucking laugh. Anyway, so that's those. Next thing, well, last thing actually. to it. Yes, it is. Something I was going to play around with for this project I'm working on. Everything seems to be centered around that project right now. Well, most things seem to be centered around the project. These are alphanumeric displays. So this is something I was going to possibly look at doing. Okay, so instead of being 7 segment, they are, how many segments are these? Heaps of segments. Well, 4, 8, 10, 16 segments plus decimal point. Wow, okay, so yeah, driving those will be fun. So it must be commoned inside. Must be. So yeah, 16 seconds, I think I'm counting that right. 4, 8, 10, yeah, 16. 16 segment plus decimal point. So I was thinking of these as a display option for things like these Cobras, or maybe, you know, whatever I end up using. So instead of having a 3-digit display, it's having a alphanumeric display. I currently can't drive it unless, well, I've got some shift registers on order. Yeah, they haven't arrived yet, but so I could actually drive it with serial shift registers, but again it's 16 digits. So I have to run 2 shift registers just to drive the segments. Although that's not impossible, it's certainly, you know, easy enough to do. But the yeah, so that's an option. That's something I was thinking about, because then you can do actual proper alphanumeric, you know, letters. You could do a J and a Z or whatever. You know, gives us a lot more options. So I bought a bunch of those. They weren't that cheap. They're certainly more expensive than standard displays, but I've got some, and what did I buy? 20? Yeah, 20. So I've got a bunch of those now. So one day when I go play around with those, I will have them. Okay, and do that. And this is brought to you by an uneaten pie and a partially drunk cup of coffee. Have a good one.